With the 20th pick of the 2024 MLB Draft, the Toronto Blue Jays select Trey Yesavage, a right-handed pitcher from East Carolina University. The Minnesota Twins have the next pick.
Well, and what a tremendous honor here for Yesavage. The 2024 American Athletic Conference Pitcher of the Year had 10-plus strikeouts in 5 straight starts to start the season. And by the way, bounces back from a partially collapsed lung, Carlos. I mean, this guy can't be stopped.
No, he can't. I mean, there were some rumors that he was going to slide a little bit further than we expected, and I certainly didn't think he was going to be on the board here at 20. Thought maybe before 15 he could go off the board, but I think he has the best combination of starter track record, control, velocity, depth of pitch mix. It's above average fastball, above average slider, above average changeup. He has really advanced feel for what he's doing on the mound. It's a unique release point as well, so I think this is a really great value pick.
Yeah, piggybacking on the release point, this would be one of the highest release points in all of Major League Baseball if you qualified him among other major leaguers. I don't want a one-for-one comp to a guy like Justin Verlander with the historic career he's had, but there's really no one else touching around this 7 feet area. Chris Flexen, Nick Pivetta, there's a couple other names you could throw in too. I just think that creates a very odd look for him. He carries the ball really well from that slot. It's such a downhill pitch, such a steep approach into the zone. Then you add in a split and a depth slider off that. I really like him. I thought he was going to go earlier. This is one of my favorite arms in the draft.
What is so encouraging about the fact that he finally does get his name called here, despite the naysayers who say, well, he slipped and there's reason to maybe not be as thrilled with this pick?
Yeah, I mean, I just think what's the question mark with Yesavage? You know, what's the one area of his game that he doesn't do well? I don't really think you can find one. Like I said, I think he's one of the most well-rounded pitchers in this class. He's performed. You look at the track record, he has less reliever risk than a lot of the pitchers that we're talking about that have already gone off the board. So that's got to make you feel good. And he can also be a fast mover. If you want guys that can move through the minor leagues quickly, you got to like this as well. I just think he checks so many boxes, and this is why me and Lance just really love this pick and this value here. I didn't expect him to be here, so I think this is great.
And Lance, what do you think?
Yeah, I agree. I mean, I'm surprised he's here. I guess we were talking about the Mariners taking him, but I get Durangelo fits that mold a little more. Maybe there's some concerns about the general control. It's such steep downhill everything that I don't necessarily think he needs to like sit in the zone. He just gets so much chase out of the zone because you're not expecting things to end up where they end up. That's the differentiator, and I think the Blue Jays will accentuate that through their minor league development.